Hello everyone, welcome to a wet and miserable Friday. I nearly didn't get out today. Well, I would have, but it would have been really late at night. Because F1's on in 45 minutes. And I never miss an F1 session. But I'm going to miss about 15 minutes of it, so that shows my motivation for cycling at the minute. I'll give you a view while this car passes. So I'm only off on a short one today. Oh, 45, well an hour probably. About 15 minutes. But my torque wrench came yesterday. So I managed to torque up all the bolts on my bike and do my headset properly torqued up. My inbuilt torque wrench in my right hand had lost calibration a bit. Most of my bolts were on the looser side, so I'm glad I wasn't over tightening them, but it was a bit, because I'm so used to the tightness I'm putting on the bolts, it felt a bit uneasy tightening it up to 5 Newton meters, because I was putting another like full rotation on the bolt head, but nothing broke, so it must be a half decent torque wrench, even though it's proper cheap. It's an AliExpress special, but it's the same one they sell on Amazon for like £15 more than I paid for, so I'm happy with it. My bike does feel a bit tighter turning, but hopefully we're on the on and up. I'll leave you a bit further while I pass this train line and get off the busy road. My bike's feeling great and smooth today. Not had any creaking or rattling in a long time. So I finally think I've sorted my bike. When I finished my bike ride yesterday, well, my video for my bike ride, I was saying how I wish I went further. I'm glad I didn't, because when I got home I had a flat tyre and I had the smallest puncture I've ever seen. Normally I'd throw a new inner tube in, but I've tried patching it and it seems to have held there overnight, so I think we're doing alright. Give you a view forward while I pass these people. Yeah, my bike's feeling pretty good over the bumps, not clunky. I'm still a bit worried about if I've got wing of death, but the only bike I've got, so if my handlebars fall off, they fall off. I've done a fair bit of spending the last couple of days. Tried to get everything I need to like stay consistent cycling and not have any worries, but from my £800 tax return I've spent about 300 quid, so it leaves me with 500 quid to live off until I can sort out universal credit, but I'm feeling a bit sorry for myself. I have got a lot sorted though. got new headset bearings, new wheel bearings, torque wrench, bearing press, got a pack of 10 CO2 canisters in case I get a puncture. I bought myself a new track pump because all I've been doing to pump up my tyres is using this crappy one on my bike, and it's not very good. So I bought that yesterday. I bought some things for my guitar, some new strings, some new picks, and a couple of tools to set up my guitar a bit better. But that wasn't too expensive. But I am feeling a bit sorry for myself money-wise now. But it's all I've needed to spend really. I'm happy. I just need to make sure I sort out universal credit before I run out of money completely and try not to have a breakdown. At least I'm enjoying something again. I'm out even in a dreary day like today. There was other things I bought, I think, but I can't think off the top of my head. I really need some new shoes, because my shoes are held together by super glue, and they're about 5 years old. And they're the only pair of shoes I've got. Some of the things I shouldn't have really bought, like a track pump and a new torque wrench. I've got loads of tools like my parents, but you know things are bad when you'd more rather spend money you don't really have on things you've already got, just because you can't pluck up the courage to go and see your parents because you don't feel like they're on your side. But it is what it is. I'm gonna leave you a bit. I'll catch you soon. I remembered the last thing I bought for myself, and it was some chamois cream. Don't know if I say that right. I always say chamois because of the car chamois, but I think it's chamois. But cause cycling's very French, isn't it? But I like the word chamois, so I call it chamois. Because as I've said in a previous vlog, I've never used proper chamois or chamois cream, so I treated myself, because it's well expensive, like 16 quid for a tube of chamois butter. But if it makes it more comfortable on longer rides, I'll be happy. Up to now I've been using my own concoction of E45, Sudocrem and baby oil. I use 2 parts E45 to 1 part Sudocrem, and then I add about 2 millilitres of baby oil. But it works alright. But I'm out of E45, so I thought I might as well try some chamois cream. See what it's like tomorrow. I plan on doing a 50-mile ride tomorrow, so that's why I'm only doing a short one today. And because I want to watch F1, but I have to get myself out of bed early. I'm going to show you where I'm going while the car passes me. Because F1 is my little pleasure in life. I haven't missed a race or a practice session since I was about 7 or 8. And even though the racing's not very good at the minute, it's still something I keep on top of. Not an IndyCar. I love me a bit of IndyCar. Yeah. Oh. It's a miserable day today, but at least I'm warm. Some things I want to buy but aren't really essential right now. Or as I've said in a previous vlog, a bigger cassette. I'm currently running an 1128 and I want an 1132 on the back really, because I've got a semi-compact on the front, a 5236 I want to say, or maybe 38, might be 38 actually. I could do with some bigger gears when I go uphill and stuff. I find myself always in the 28. That's a problem for when because that's a comfort thing, so that's going to be a problem for when I've got some disposable money. It has made me happy the last couple of days, just being a bit more independent and having some money for myself, being able to buy things on my own free will. But still going to a shop is nerve-wracking. Even waiting for the delivery guy to come to the door, I stress out just watching the tracking, preparing myself. Things will get better. I just need to pluck up the courage to book a doctor's appointment, but I just feel like I'm going to go into reception, they're going to be like, you don't need help, and tell me to basically fuck off. There's people with bigger problems than me, but I'm trying my best. This vlog's really helping me. I've got 12 parts now, but I still need to pluck up the courage to upload one. Problem is I can only edit them when my friend that I live with is not about, because he'll just take the piss out of me. Even though it looks after me, it can be a bit, don't have tact sometimes, don't realise what he's saying. Yeah. And it's always brushed aside as that's my problem, so I'm trying to avoid getting into any conflict with him. Keep on trying to make a short vlog, but all the ones so far have been like 15 minutes long with me just rambling. I think when I get into a proper training plan, I'm actually going to plan out what I want to talk about. Got a car behind me. I'm going to go up some hills now, and then I've got to go through my sister's village, So this might be my last part today, but we'll see. I'll catch you soon. I thought I'd do one more part. Just about to come through my sister's village, so might comfort me a little bit. I hope. Just passing a busy car park. I don't think it's near the school run time, so I think I should be alright. I'm nervous, but I'm happy my bike's running nicely. So like I say, tomorrow I'm going to try and do a 50-mile ride, if I can get up early enough so I don't miss F1. But that's a big if. I got up at 7 today and then fell back asleep, and then when I woke up at 11 I was more tired than I was when I woke up at 7. So explain that one. But there was something I was going to say, but I forgot now. It mustn't have been that important. My bike's cruising a lot faster, it feels, and I'm so glad I got a proper torque wrench and could do it all properly. My handlebar bolts, they were really loose, but my handlebars hadn't slipped, so it must be all good. Anyway, this is a junction where I'm going to leave you. I'll hopefully see you tomorrow.